Hello and welcome to A Pair of Dice Lost podcasting channel. My name is Brendan. My pronouns are he, him, and I'll be your storyteller for this game about living gods on the wrong side of the law. Joining me for this game is...
Hey there, guys. My name is Tyler. Pronouns are he, him. I'm going to be playing Ricky, the fire-aspected street exorcist.
Hi, everybody. My name's Christina. I will be playing Elion. My pronouns are she, her, and Elion's pronouns are they, them. They are a water-aspected investigator.
Hi, everyone. My name's Cody. Pronouns are he, they, and I play Amalar Divine, the air-aspected shady businessman.
Hi, my name is Britt, and my pronouns are she and her. I play a wood aspect named Rush Ferris, who has a ferret familiar named Zeke. Together, they specialize in archery, larceny, and dance.
Hi, I'm Michaela, she, her, and I'll be playing Tirali of House Regara, an Earth-aspected leader of a small military force known as the Tyrants, who collects the books for the gang.
And this is Exalted, like a dragon-blooded, the Glassholm Glass Festival.
I'm gonna eat all your food either way.
If you win, we'll put you in for the for the end of festival raffle to get to talk to the glass wasp.
That doesn't sound like a price. But anyway, let's just get going.
Yeah, you asked what the price was.
Oh no.
Okay, so I feel like that this is going to be a stamina and resistance roll for Tyler.
And I just upped my resistance, too.
So please, go ahead and make me that roll, and let's see how good you are at keeping your food down.
2.
Okay, let's see if Manami can hold out any longer.
3.
So Ricky, you sit down to eat this giant balloon of bread, meat, cheese, and vegetables. This carb-filling food. It is quite delicious, though definitely doesn't hold the same comparison to in your heart that a falafel does. However, getting about probably a good quarter of the way through, your stomach your stomach gets upset by this. And after another couple bites, you know that it is now time to either give up or throw up. What do you do?
Well, as much as I am a go-getter and not wanting to give up, vomiting on a random stranger would be pretty rude. So I'm going to just stop eating and tap out.
Okay, you stop eating and tap out, and after maybe another 2 minutes, Manami takes your cue and taps out as well. And looks over you and just goes, "Oh fuck, Ricky, this is thanks for inviting me out here, bud."
You okay, that guy?
Oh yeah, I ain't eaten this well in a while. Just
not the ultimate eater, are you? Just the only ultimate cooker.
Yeah, just the chosen of the god of cooking, more like not the god of eating over here. But I will tell you, this giving me some ideas for back when we get to Chiaroscuro.
Brendan, you gonna canonize calzones?
Pita pockets, my guy.
Pita pockets.
Pita pockets.
Hot pockets.
No.
Llama.
One of the bigger guys ends up winning and looks very pleased with himself, and in Flame Tongue starts chanting, "Glass wasp, glass wasp, glass wasp."
Probably feels like that we had the food is the seasoning for us, the potential food of the glass wasp. I think that guy's gonna fucking die tonight.
I mean, do you want to roll me something to maybe? Oh,
I guess I do have that. Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
You do.
Sure. What do you want me to roll?
That would definitely be an occult roll of some kind. I feel like
Occult in the woods, maybe.
Yeah, you're kind of trying to recall information very quickly, so I would say occult and wits.
Fucking Christ.
What the hell, dice roller? Okay, give me just a moment.
Only
You've
good when it
unraveled
doesn't
the
matter.
plot.
I don't know. This might matter.
Nah. It might matter to you.
Okay,
That's what matters.
so immediately, as soon as that you even give this a second thought, as soon as this guy starts chanting glass wasp and you go, oh man, that's kind of weird that they all really like glass wasp. That's a weird, highly specific thing. Your brain immediately goes to your days in the monastery learning about the different hierarchies of demons, and immediately are reminded of the agata, the beauticious wasps, or the beauteous wasps, which are known as massive wasps that are also riding mounts that love things that are golden, that are not golden, that are beautiful, and will notably fall in love with mortals. And if the love is not reciprocated, and even sometimes if it is, will then murder them. Glass wasp, glass wasp.
All right, maybe no glass dancing. Actually, no, I'm still gonna do glass dancing. I said I was gonna do it, so but then I'll tell the homies about the demon wasps.
I mean, that'll be great for what I want to do.
I'll say, what's considered beautiful in this? Like, isn't it like above appearance, like 2 or 3?
Yes. It's like appearance 3 is like where things start getting beautiful.
Ooh, appearances 2. Glad I'm ugly.
Sure am glad I bumped that appearance to 4. Good times.
Yeah, you beautiful bitch. I'm ugly as shit. I'm gonna live.
Sure am glad I stayed with average at 2.
Same.
Tyler, with 12 successes, there was still more information I had to give you.
It's cool.
Glass wasp. Immediately your brain goes, the agata. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. And then you go, wait a minute, no, the agata are still kind of like insect-like. And then you remember deeper into your immaculate training. And you remember a specific agata. A named agata named Damaskinos, who is told in the records as the mount of the Quarter Prince of Hell. That is specifically made of a hardened golden glass.
I came here for a fun time and now you're making me work. I'll remember this.
And finally, because it's fun, I will let you know that you also remember the name of the Quarter Prince of Hell. It's Octavian.
Son of a bitch!
I don't know who that is.
Brendan, we're gonna drop another mountain on Octavian.
I didn't say you guys were fighting Octavian, I just said that his mount's here.
We're going to toss him off the mountain. In the mountain toss.
Something I can
Serious
help
the
with.
mountain throw.
Nah, the mountain. Well, yeah, we'd throw the mountain at him, but you gotta get him in the mountain toss first.
Okay, so, Ferris, what would you like to do?
Ferris will gladly join the dancing competition.
Okay. Anybody else gonna join in on the dancing competition, and will you be wearing glass shoes? The option is there to not.
I will wear glass shoes. I'm gonna assume that like Ferris is just the first one there who I can find to tell about the demon wasp that these people are gonna summon. So I'm gonna be in the dance competition to like help get so I can tell her about it.
I'm gonna also join the dance competition just to show everyone up.
Just to show everybody how much you can't dance.
Yeah. I've got 0 dots on performance.
So Tyler, I would also like you to know, just to make things a little bit more horrifying, because who knows how this little adventure is going to end. So something like Octavian can only be summoned during the full moon of every month. Like, you can't just go around and summon up Octavian all willy-nilly. It has to be like during a special time, and like demons a pay grade above Octavian can only be summoned during calibration. So like, that's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Except for the part where today's the last day of the full moon of the month.
Yeah.
Ricky's wearing glass shoes. Is Ferris wearing glass shoes?
Yes, Ferris will wear glass shoes.
And is Divine wearing glass shoes?
Of course.
The three of you go to dance. Would you all like to give descriptions of how that you try to dance for things? Would you guys like to use any charms? This is going to be specifically a dex and performance roll.
I will be using I would be using audience enthusing display, which is my excellency for performance.
Okay.
And I was going to use hidden pedal aria to like sneak some kind of message to like the other dancers to tell them that they're getting tired, but I think I'm not going to do that.
To tell the other dance? Oh, that's kind of cool. But yeah, if you don't want to do that, then that's fine.
I thought about it. I also thought about like using it to relay the information that Ricky tells me to the other people in our group.
Either one works.
I'm going to use it to relay the information that Ricky tells me to the other people in our group, so that since I can target it to specific people, so I would target the people in our group. That way they can get the message and we don't have to like worry about other people listening in.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Go ahead and give me a dex and performance roll then. And are you spending all of this out of personal or peripheral?
Personal.
Okay, sounds good.
And I had a question, Brendan. Since my martial art is kind of rooted in dance, can I use that to do my role?
Yeah, I'd absolutely allow that. It's gonna impose some difficulties on you a little bit for like if you got into like a competition with someone else. You'd probably have to go a little bit higher. Like, basically, like a tie wouldn't like. Basically, since you're using a martial art that is based off of a dance, basically what I'd say is that if that you and Britt tied, Britt would be the winner. If that makes sense.
That's fine.
Okay. And I'd be a little bit iffy about using excellencies on it, just because your excellencies are meant for like punching.
Yeah, that wasn't the plan.
So it's 5 motes for hidden pedal aria. And I'm going to spend 4 motes for audience enthusing display to get 2 successes from it.
Okay.
And remind me again, so I have a performance specialization for dancing. Does that give me a success or an extra dice?
That gives you an extra dice. What is your performance rating?
My performance rating is a 5.
To let you know, Britt, since this is the first time that I think that we've actually ever come across this, is if you wanted to, you could actually spend 6 motes and give yourself 3 automatic successes. Because having that specialty die counts as another point on your ability score for the excellency.
Aw, shit. Okay. Good God, that's 11 motes.
Yeah, that would be 11 motes. But I mean, I'll let you know. I will let you know I do not have any combat ready for tonight, obviously. So you guys will be getting at least an hour between now and later. Which would be 5 motes back.
Okay, cool. So 11 motes later, and you said the specialization adds a die, right?
Yes, it does. And did you want to describe how you're dancing for any extra dice or anything?
The way Ferris will dance will be very similar to like I want to say very similar to like a belly dance, because she has like the flowing costuming, and it's a very maybe more of like a waterbender bending water. It's very flowy and with the movements, kind of like that.
Okay.
leading into the dance, she's gonna stretch all her legs and arms and stuff before she puts on the glass shoes. She's gonna like crack her knuckles, pop her back, really do like some weird back bend thing to really stretch and loosen herself up. Then she's gonna kind of jump around to hype herself up, and she'll put the glass shoes on to get ready to dance whenever they either say go or start the music or whatever.
The music starts as kind of like a slow fiddle tune that everything goes is going to hype up very quickly and start encouraging people to go faster and faster and faster. And I will give you an extra success and an extra 2 dice for that. So please roll me another 2 die.
So that is 14 successes total, I believe. Oh, and I guess the message, because it can only be 1 sentence long, would be something about the wasp thing being like, you said it's the mount to a hell prince?
Yes.
So the sentence I would tell to the others through dance would be, real glass wasp is a mount to a hell prince. That way it gets out that it's a real thing, and it can be potentially very dangerous.
Okay. Ricky, how would you like to dance? Would you like to do anything, or are you just gonna roll it flat?
I already rolled it.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay, I see.
I'll just roll it flat, but it'll certainly be inspired by his martial art. Very, like, circular motions and, like, quick fluid movements, kind of like capoeira adjacent. That's my understanding about how Golden Janissary style is.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, if you want to give me an extra 2 dice on that, then you're good to go. Was it that roll you made right before Cody rolled?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll just use that because that was still pretty good. So, couple things are going to happen here. Both Britt and Tyler beat the roll to continue going for quite a while and not have their glass shoes break. Divine, on the other hand, botched. So, instead of me telling Cody how that Divine fucks up and is very bad at dancing at this hick town that he is clearly looking down on, Cody, why don't you tell me how that he fucks up?
Oh, I mean, Divine obviously uses a specific, very unique to his region of Lookshy, a dance that is so sophisticated, so strong that it just breaks straight through the glass slippers. The first step he takes on that dance floor, it's called ass busting.
Really, I thought it was called Military March because Lookshires are notably known for not having a sense, for not having a rhythm.
Yeah, but I've already had people accuse my characters of being Nazi adjacent. I wasn't going to pull up goose stepping.
That's fair, yeah.
But yeah, it is very rigid.
He just lands on the glass slipper.
Just jumps and does a backflip onto the dance floor, and instead of landing in a split like he's supposed to, just lands at attention and breaks straight through the glass slippers onto the floor, getting a glass shard stuck in his foot so he can meet the doctor.
Before that, I keep going with this. Was anyone else interested in rolling for the glass dance?
Nope. I've got a very particular thing that.
Okay. So with that out of the way, Divine, please roll me your stamina and resistance.
Oh man, I can do that. I can't do that too well, apparently.
Wow. This is what happens when you do Kung Fu in the pit, Cody.
All right, Cody, please take 1 lethal damage as you really step very hard on that glass slipper.
That shard of glass just cut your fucking Achilles tendon, dude.
You are going to be hopping around for a little bit until that's looked at and healed. Ricky and Ferris, you guys last along with the rest of the people for the majority of the song, but finally it starts to go faster and faster to the point that it is becoming harder and harder to keep up with. I would like one more performance in Dex or Dex and martial arts roll, whichever you prefer.
7.
Wow. The both of you outlast the locals. And then it comes down to just the two of you. And as the fiddler can fiddle no faster, and the song is coming to an end, Ricky steps just slightly off balance and causes, under other circumstances, nobody would have cared. But under these circumstances, when it's just the two of you, and everybody's looking to see who the real winner is, there's just enough of a crack in the glass for the judges to come down and declare Ferris the winner.
Yeah.
I was not expecting you guys to tie. I'm kind of happy that I made that call early on.
Pretty great.
Yeah, right? But yeah, Ferris, the natural dancer, ekes out a win just barely over the dance, the martial arts dance that of a golden janissary. And honestly, coming out of that, I feel like that Ferris probably has quite a bit more respect for the martial arts.
Yeah, I could agree to that. Ferris would definitely walk over to Ricky and do a nice dramatic, like, well done, good job, bow.
Yeah, good job. We gotta go find the others.
Are the others, like, were they watching, or are, like, all the little events going on at the same time?
They are not happening at the same time. So if people wanted to be watching, they could have been.
Okay.
I'm looking to meet a doctor who's got education in this place.
Elion's not in this area. Probably.
Tarali, what has Tarali been doing?
So she would have just been snooping around town, enjoying the festivities, waiting on the mountain toss to go down.
Okay, so everybody's waiting on the mountain toss. You said that you're snooping around town, so I'm going to, if it's fair, I'm going to put off snooping around town for next session for like actually like what you learned from that. So we'll pick right up there, right at the beginning of next session. Once that I've had time to actually write stuff down and I'm not just pulling things out of my ass.
Fair enough.
Cody, you said that you wanted to go and find a doctor. I am happy to get you that doctor scene next game, if that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Once I've had time to delve more into the mysteries of Glassholm and yada yada. Elian, what are you doing?
Elian's gonna go around and watch the people make glass, because I assume there's probably people making glass. And try and get more information about this glass wasp, because they were very, like, something sus here. So they're trying to find out more information about that. They're talking to people and kind of, like, investigating around.
If you were watching any part of the dance, you would have gotten that message that Ferris put in her dance.
I don't know if I would have been in the same area when you were doing the dance or not. That would, I guess, be up to Brendan to decide.
Let's say you were. The dance in the festival takes up the majority of the town. Like it's a larger town, but it's it's all congregated around like one central town, like town square, where they had like the festival. So like, you know, you were going in from like one area to another and then got given the information through song and dance.
I imagine Elian's just talking to somebody and looks up while they're dancing and just sees Ferris sending that message, and they're like, well, fuck. All right.
Yes, that does narrow it down quite a bit more, but by narrowing it down quite a bit more, that means that you have you can ask more pointed questions at things.
Yep.
Question for everyone: is everybody going to the mountain toss, or is everybody staying down, or are you guys splitting up?
Ricky wouldn't normally be going to the mountain toss, but if that's where the whole gang was, he would go to try to find everyone to warn them about the literal demon hornet that's trying to like consume the town.
Honestly, if a lot of the town's going to the mountain toss, which is a little bit away from the actual town proper, they would probably be like snooping around the town trying to find more shit out.
If Divine's not at the mountain toss itself, he's at the bottom at the river collecting everybody's nice things that they're throwing away.
I would be at the mountain toss.
And I know that Tirali and some of the tyrants are going to the mountain toss. So, Elian, if you could give me a intelligence and investigation roll, I believe, for investigating the town.
I do have a follow-up question.
Sure thing.
I have a lot of investigation. Is this considered a case scene? I assume it's not yet, since nothing's happened here yet, but if this has happened before, then maybe it's a case to see evidence like this happening previously, like prior years.
No. I get where you're coming from with that, but I don't think that this would count for that, just because they would have cleaned up any mishaps that might have happened.
That's fine. I was just curious. But I am going to use my excellency for that.
Suns good.
So I'm going to spend 4 motes to add two automatic successes, and then I also get to reroll 6s to leave.
Okay, and is this the investigation that's happening during the mountain toss or before?
So while people were dancing, it was mostly going around and asking questions until Ferris got that. So this would probably happen while people are doing the mountain toss, since there's less people in town, I would assume, kind of going around actually like looking in places, looking for sites that look irregular and things like that.
Yeah, in that case, then I'll give you 2 extra dice for just kind of setting it up and letting me know when you're trying to do this.
Would this also count? You said it's intelligence and investigation, right?
Yep.
Of course, I don't get any 6s. But I got 6 successes plus the automatic, too.
Okay. With 8 successes investigating into this weird town that you guys have come across, there are a few things that are of interest. The first is that there is actually quite a lot of paper that you find inside of buildings. And there is a lot that is written very neatly and very cleanly in a calligraphy in a language that I know for a fact that you don't understand.
Since I know most languages, I'm going to assume that it's Old Realm.
You can assume all that you want, and I won't tell you if you are correct or not until Ricky comes and sees it.
That's fine.
But there's a lot of that. Another thing that you notice as that you kind of talk to some of the people who decide not to go to the mountain toss is that people here have an odd look about them, which is to say they are... So, like, if you were to look at, like, a father and a son and, like, a mom and a daughter, the son looks nothing like the parents, and the daughter looks nothing like the parents, and this keeps happening. This is a fairly consistent thing that these people and their offspring do not look like the people who sired them, which is, kind of fucking weird. Do with that information what you will. You have any other questions?
My brain's just coming up with some stuff out of character.
The mountain toss, which we will end tonight's session on. So, climbing up a mountain is not exactly a easy feat. There is a worn path for you all to take, and then there's also the quicker but slightly more dangerous way of going up the mountain the more rugged way. Who wants to take the dangerous way and who wants to take the path?
I'm gonna jump it.
You're gonna jump it with a. Well, I think that at this point the piece of glass probably got removed, and you still have the lethal damage, but like you can walk.
Yeah.
How are you gonna jump it? Do you have a charm for that?
Yeah, I can just spend 5 motes to jump an entire range band
Okay.
without taking fall damage.
Can I make a suggestion and not do that one? Because that's like you're not going to be able to cover that distance doing that trick again. This is a mountain, not the field of gold.
I mean, the range band can be straight up.
So I will let you know. I will let you know, Cody, that if you wanted to jump up there, you would have to spend enough motes to get through at least 12 or 15 range bands.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, I got wall walk. I can just walk up the treacherous path. What am I worried about? If it gets steep, I just walk up it.
Okay. Yeah, you can. So it is not going to be too steep if you just find your way around. You can just use wall walk to get up and around it with no problems. The rest of you who are going, path or the quick way?
Take the path.
Me and mine can take the quick route, because between the excellence of dutiful general and tireless footfalls, my army can march steady rhythmic unison through strenuous environments.
And that's just a thing that you just get to do? That's a war charm, right?
It is a war charm.
Okay. It's slow going for you, but you will eventually make it up there. Mostly because you're having to lead your the tyrants in a slow rhythmic thing. But I don't see any reason why this should, as long as you're going slow and such, like you can just kind of make it there.
Good.
And then finally, Ricky, path or up or scaling the mountain?
What's the roll for scaling the mountain?
It was going to be a survival roll.
I totally could have gotten away with that. But no, I'm going to stay on the path. I'm going to get all that gossip.
That's smart, listening to the townsfolk as they go up.
Probably just like, just like a pretty good jog / hike. But nothing too crazy.
Okay, so you're going to just take the path with everyone else then?
Yes.
Okay. So, you guys get to the top of the mountain, which is a beautiful scene as the sun is going down, and you can see over the top of the mountain, down at the bottom is as far as the eye can see, is a massive amount of like basically like Great Lake size lakes that are all kind of like together and kind of have like small little bits of land between them. You can see at the bottom of this one is like in the clear blue of the lake is a like a bunch of like shiny like baubles inside of there. And as that you guys are kind of at the top here, you can hear a sudden like clap of like unnatural thunder from the clouds above, as if two massive glass wings were just slapped together.
Yes, let's keep doing the rituals to summon this bull.
And that's where we're going to end it for tonight. Thank you all for taking the time to enjoy our show. If you liked what you heard, why not give us a follow on Twitter for more updates as to when we'll be releasing episodes. You can also give us a like or review on your podcast app of choice. Just a few quick button clicks and you can help us defeat the dreaded algorithm boss. The theme song for this game was Main Theme by Alexander Nakarada, copyright 2019, used under a Creative Commons license. And hey, for making it this far, I saw that cool thing you did, so have some stunt dice.
That's my
Yeah.
Oh no, my boy!
My boy.
Brennan, how much would it cost to hire the boys for protection while we go away?
A number.
A number that fits inside of my 3 dots of
yes, a number
walking
that
around
fits
money.
easily inside your 3 dots of walking around money. As I've explained before, we're not going to really be dealing a whole lot more with exact amounts of money, so long as you have resources or can kind of justify having like walking around money. Like, I'm kind of cool with it now.
Heard.
The exact numbering before was more for like plot reasons.
Yeah. And if it has, then I'll use my lore to make it not have gone wrong.
That's not how lore works.
I can challenge lore. We ship the army over on boat and then defend the town from the army that we brought there.
And then they have to
Get
pay
that
us.
get this Tom and Jerry bullshit out of my face. How about that?
To be fair, I'm not saying this in character, but out of character, it's not the worst idea.
Yes, it is.
So,
1, they're non-binary. 2,
I'm sorry, didn't know that.
no, I think Aaliyah is.
Brendan, it's your character.
It's always been
you-
she before this.
Aaliyah is a she.
Okay, you were specifically listening for, because I remember listening to that part of the episode where you were listening for me to use pronouns.
I was
And I
listening
didn't.
for you. I was
That
listening
got
for
me
you to
brownie
use.
points.
I was listening for you to use incorrect pronouns.
Ah.
Okay, so it's not me. I'm not the sack of shit. Okay.
I mean, you are, but not this time.
No, Aaliyah is a she.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, you fool. You set me up perfectly to let her down again.
Okay, look shy and nobility. Motherfucker, I did it again.
I thought you did it on purpose.
Wait, what?
I was gonna let it go because I thought you did it on like it was part of the bit. That was an accident.
That was an
He said the
accident.
thing. He said nobility.
Okay. That has to stay in. I think Tyler missed it too, because I think he's downstairs.
Yeah.
Yes, you are not going to treat them like the. I'm going back to the dice channel, so don't have to keep getting harassed from.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's so hard to run a game when you're trying to also pay attention to the memes.
Oh, hell. You almost got me to yeehaw. Damn you. Oh, I had to catch myself.
Thank you, Brendan, for not calling falafel. I probably would have had to leave.
I'm going to get some of that there faux apple.
Now you all know how I feel during Deadlands when I'm trying to keep the fucking northern accent going. Oh, mountain throw, mountain toss. It's like the same thing.
Oh,
man, I was waiting
hoping
for you to roll the punches. No, entirely different. You see, you gotta throw the
Mountain
whole
throw,
mound
you
with the
gotta-
mountain toss.
Toss is tossing it off. Mountain throw is when you go back down into the river, you find somebody's favorite thing and try to throw it back up to them on top of the mountain.
Lost a kid to that last year. Poor guy.
Appease it so it doesn't murder us.
That's very interesting. I've never heard of that particular ceremony.
Tyler, are you okay?
I love this. Can I live here in real life? They're just so stupid.
I just can tell it's so hard for Christina not to laugh while she's talking to them. Like, I can hear it in her voice that's making it sound insincere.
They're just so stupid.
It's also the gifts that are getting posted too. The laughing part was because I was trying to talk, and then Cody posted the face again, and I was like, I couldn't keep it after I saw that.
It hurts to laugh now.
I can just imagine the Divine stance just like metalhead stomping. It's all the grace of a fucking, all the grace of a turtle on crack. Just
Straight up pulls karate out in the pit.
no kung fu in the pit. Sorry, I think I nodded off there for a second.
No, you're fine. I know that we started late, and I said that we would finish up like 10 minutes ago. So, everybody obviously gets 5 regular XP, 4 dragon XP. I hope that you all enjoyed listening to me pull things out of my ass.
Is it 5 regular, 4 dragon?
Yeah, 5 regular, 4 dragon. I will have a much more well put together session ready for you guys the next time that we play Exalted. Now that I know where that we're going with this.
I mean, it was fun.
I hope that you guys had fun. I'm looking forward to letting you guys rob these people blind or do whatever crimes you want to do at the Glassholm Glass Festival.
I wanted to believe that they were nice people, but they're not.
I thought you said that you wanted to do crime.
Yeah, but then they were nice bumpkin people.
Then you started talking in the voice of his people. You can't talk bumpkins and expect us to rob them.
Okay,
That's
but
where
what
you
if?
fucked up.
Okay, but what if I said that they were like wrong turn demon worshipping bumpkins?
That's a yeet off from me, dog.
Now you're just being... I forgot the word. I lost the word.
Wait, do I need to post the Demon Slayer gif again?
No.
That gif really is too good. Hey,
It just makes me laugh every time I look at it.
it's so versatile.
Yeah. As soon as I was like, yeah, glass wasp, I was like, oh my god, every sense of bullshit is going off right now. I'm gonna spend this whole festival not having fun, but investigating this crazy.
All right.